is up, everybody? Mirrodin Gaming here, and it's time for Season 3 of Elsewhere. That's right, we have finally decided to start. We did have a little interim season, which I didn't get to participate in as much as I wanted to. We were trying to wait for 1.20, but, it was going to take another probably 3 or 4 months, and we were ready to start. So, we're going to do stuff a little bit differently this time. We are actually doing modded. We have Origins, Croptopia, a furniture mod, and a couple other things. But yeah, because of those Origins mods, I had to do a little bit in my single player world as the introduction real quick, just because, yeah, you'll see in a second. Let's go ahead and hop over to the actual Elsewhere server real quick. Alright, everybody, so, yeah, I'm invisible. I have the Calamitous Rogue Origin, so that means unless I do damage or take damage, I'm invisible. And then I become visible for like 3 or 4 seconds, and then I'm invisible again. So, kinda interesting for recording, but instead of doing what I had planned on doing, it made our, because I did the starter base as the style I was going to kind of start as, but since we're a Calamitous Rogue, we're doing a Rogue's Guild, or a Thieves Guild, I guess you would say. But yeah, so let's take a look so far what we got accomplished. As you can see, we got a couple of those little furniture mods, although it didn't replace beds. But yeah, we were going to do a modern style and do like a large sprawling mansion. Of course, this one's pretty basic just as a starter house because limited to just clear glass and stone, whereas I would rather do concrete. But yeah, a few more little things with the furniture mod here. Even have stoves. Isn't that cool? But yeah, the one other thing we have is Croptopia, which, if you notice, I've got trees out here that are actually fruit trees. So we can get all kinds of different fruits and different things like peanut butter and jam sandwiches, which this refills 5. At least 5. I hadn't tried it when I was hungrier than 5. But at least 5 hunger bars and stuff like coffee, which I live on, which refills 2. Doesn't give you any other bonuses like some of the other crop mods do, but it's pretty cool. And if you notice this little smoking thing, that is part of, oh, there's Steel. Let's go ahead and give him a wave. All right. Um, yeah, this little smoke thing is part of my origin. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. So you can kind of see what we're going to be playing as, at least in the beginning. We'll probably switch it up later in the game. We are a Calamitous Rogue. You lurk in the shadows, waiting for just the right moment to strike. Lucky for you, unlike the average rogue, you've learned different weapon disciplines for ambushes. So we're basically an assassin. The big game hunter, killing off withers, ender dragons, illagers, ravagers, villagers, and all that kind of stuff. You get a 20% chance to, or you get bonus emeralds. However, there's a 20% chance they don't drop anything for other stuff. Yeah, the villagers put a bounty on you, so they won't trade with you unless you use smooth talk on them. Smooth talk is further down. Bad DPS. So yeah, this is the thing that I've had the most problem with when exploring caves and whatnot. As an assassin, I have suffer from reduced damage if my stealth bar isn't full. If we take a look, the little white ghost icon, that's my stealth bar. Which basically anytime I attack, it instantly goes off. I become visible, which is interesting because skeletons can't see me unless I'm within like 2 blocks of them. Everything else can see me. All right, let's see what else we have going on here. Secrets of the trade. So that's that smoke thing. I place a marker at my feet. And if I get a kill on anything while sneaking, I teleport back instantly, which we'll have to show that off in a second. The one thing is the chunk has to be loaded because I tried it a little bit earlier from our actual big base, or where we're starting our big base, and it did not teleport me back because no one was here at the starter island. So that's one little thing we have to watch out for. So it's kind of useful when there's a lot of people on. I can get to and from different areas easily, or back here. And then finally, we have Weapons Expert. So on hit, instantly restore 1% or 1 durability of your weapon at 33% chance unless the weapon is 1 hit away from breaking, which is awesome with this sword because with the skeleton farm that we've been using to get XP, it's free mending. Because if you hit more than one enemy, you actually have a chance to refill more than 1 point. Infamous, if you aren't fully stealthed, iron golems will attack you, so yeah, not fun. A smooth talker. See, I've tried to get this to work, but I can't seem to get it to work. Sneak use a villager to raise your reputation with them, letting them trade even despite bounty target. If a villager is nearby after 10 seconds, the iron golem will begin hunting you. I tried this, and I still couldn't trade with villagers. So I've been working with Pale of Pears, who graciously helped me get a fortune book and a diamond pickaxe with, yeah, whatever on it. Which actually I need to go refill it. And then Rift also helped us by getting us a mending book, so that will help with our main pick that has Silk Touch. I still need to get a second mending book for whatchamacallit, our second pick. Stealth, when not attacking or taking damage, you slowly fade into the shadows, which is roughly 3 to 4 seconds. And it's really interesting because I end up accidentally sneaking up on people because I keep forgetting I'm invisible. And then finally, here we have the ambush. This is the kind of specialty of it, other than the little teleport thing. My axes shatter shields, dealing heavy damage to the item, which basically means that really only works against other players. Shields stun the victim for a short while, and break their flight if any. So I think that would work. I've never actually tried to do damage with a shield, so I'll have to try that out. Swords cut any health increasing status effects, which once again, it's mostly on players. And then melee trident hits deal drowning damage, which once again, it's mostly against players. So this is really a PvP style thing. And without trace, once your step refills you instantly after scoring a kill. So that's helpful for when fighting multiple zombies and stuff. But yeah, so far that is what we're at. And we've got a couple other things down here. Like we've started a greenhouse. This is very basic. Eventually, this hidden staircase that goes down to our storage, we will eventually actually make it truly hidden and make it look like this. Because you know me, I really want to work with redstone this season, so I can have like hidden staircases, hidden entrances to our eventual rogues guild. But yeah, we've got a few different crops down here, and of course a lot of wheat, which I put that there because I kept getting stuff, zombies and sheep and stuff falling down onto it. But anyway, let's go ahead and show off the ability to teleport real quick. And then we will go take a look at our actual, where we're going to be setting up our main base. So come over here, we're going to shift to sneak, smack them once, smack them twice, and teleport! Isn't that cool? So definitely useful when there's people that are around the main base. It allows us to get from our super base, or main base that's like 1500 blocks that way, to here. But anyway, let's go ahead and go over to the main base to kind of give you an idea of what we're thinking. All right, and now we're over to our main base area, which right now I've got a nice lovely tree to get wood and charcoal. Because we do need quite a bit of torches, at least starting off so that we're not getting, constantly overrun with mobs. But I tried to make sure I didn't mess up the landscape because we're actually going to be partnering with two other Elsewherians. I'm not going to reveal that yet because I don't know how far they are in their series yet. But yeah, basically, as you can kind of see down here, yeah, we're going to have a kind of sewers entrance because we're going to be the Sewer Rats Thieves Guild. So we've already started. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more once I get some vines, so we can do like mossy cobblestone and cracked cobblestone as well, or bricks, stone bricks, that is. But yeah, so the way to get into our entrance, at least the initial one, you gotta swim inside and pop it up inside right here. So we're gonna be using hidden entrances on the surface as well, using redstone, creating like in the middle of one of the roads, we'll have a spot where you hit a button and it kind of descends into where we can get down into the sewers. And then also we're going to have stuff like where we hide our nether portals. So thanks to Rift, he actually already got us above the nether to where we can get to and from here and the main base easier when we can't use our teleportation ability. But yeah, as you can see here, we've already kind of started getting our initial tunnel in place. We're going to have tunnels running all underneath the initial, there's a giant mountain up above us that we're going to be using as the main portion of our base, because we're going to have a giant dome in the middle that's going to be our actual true base, and then we'll hide our farms and stuff behind, redstone contraptions and stuff. But yeah, that's so far what it's going to be for us. But yeah, it's going to take a while because this took me probably a couple hours to get all of this dug out. If we keep going around the corner, we can see a little bit more. But yeah, this is going to take a while. In fact, the reason I stopped was I need to go refill my pick because it's kind of low. But anyway, I'm looking forward to this definitely. It's going to be a lot of fun creating all these little hidden entrances and stuff like that to pop out of. Go ahead and drink a little bit of coffee there. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek into what Season 3 is going to hold. And of course, I'll let you know whenever we do end up switching backgrounds or origins or whatever you want to call it. Just because, yeah, the invisible thing does not make it as compatible with other players whenever we're trying to record or collaborate and stuff like that. So definitely, yeah, invisible. So much fun. But yeah, season is going to be a lot more where we're trying to collaborate with other players because we have probably at least 20, if not like 25 different players. Not all content creators, but a lot of people that we can interact with because our shopping district this season is also going to be more of an interactive shopping district where it's not necessarily goods that you're going to be offering, but services kind of like, hey, you need custom trees or you need a tunnel dug because, yeah, I'm good at digging tunnels, as you can see. But yeah, so hopefully we'll be interacting a lot more with the other players that we didn't get to quite as much last season. We interacted a couple times with Dak and Surface, but there's a lot of players, so that affords us the opportunity of working with a lot of different people. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. This is Marina Gaming, and I will see you in the next episode.